Good morning, students. Today I am discussing about the antifungal agents. So this topic is delivered by Shukla Professor of Department of Railway University. So first of all, this topic is for the students of 6th semester medicinal chemistry 601D. So this drug is not only for the medicinal chemistry but for the other people who can get information about this drug and what as well as and different GPAT students can follow this different medicinal chemistry students also. Okay, so we can see the pictures over here, the different type of fungus infection. So this type of fungus are generally can be seen through the naked eye, and some type of there are some fungus infection. So whose structure cannot be seen through the naked eye. So there are different type of infection also. Okay. So different type of infection is also there. You can see here mouth infection, yeast infection, periodontitis, candiderma, candidiasis, UTI, different type of infection can be there. So this type of infection can be spread through water, different foods, airborne like this. So going to the next slide. So the fungi, first of all, how they are classified. The fungi can be divided into 4 classes. Where yeast-like fungi, dimorphic fungi, and molds. Okay. So classification has been done in the diagrammatic order. Another pictures can show here Aspergillus, Clavaria, Neurosporia crassa, Xylaria, Kythas, Phaziza. This type of infections are there. These are very microscopic and they are very harmful in nature also. So type of fungal infection that is divided into superficial, deep infection, some clinical classification also there. So superficial like affects skin, that is a mucous membrane. So tinea versicolor, dermatophytes, fungi that affect keratin layer of skin, hair, nail. That is tinea pedis, ringworm type of infection. Candidiasis, that is yeast-like infection. Oral thrush, vulvovaginitis, nail infection is there. Deep infection like anti-internal organ as lung, heart, brain, pneumonia, endocarditis, meningitis. This type of deep infection sometimes also presents. This type of infection can be spread through the channel formation in case of ICU patients, saline interpretation. This type of infection can be spread to the ICU and different instrument also in case of patient goes to the hospital or any surgical cases. So, clinical classification of the mycosis of the bacteria or the fungi, their strain is known as the myco. And so they are classified into cutaneous mycosis, subcutaneous mycosis, systemic mycosis due to opportunistic pathogens, systemic mycosis due to primary pathogens. So cutaneous mycosis, that means the cutaneous portion, skin infected. So this is restricted to the keratinized layers of the skin, hair and nails. Now subcutaneous mycosis, that is involves the dermis, subcutaneous tissues, muscle. These infections are difficult to treat and may require surgical intervention such as debridement also. Next, systemic mycosis due to opportunistic pathogens. Systemic mycosis due to opportunistic pathogens are the skin infection of the patients with immunodeficiencies who would otherwise not to be infected. Now, systemic mycosis due to primary pathogens or originate from the primarily the lungs or may be spread to many organ systems. So this type of infection can be spread through different type of pathogens or the fungus. So they are classified again superficial, tinea, pydria, candidiasis, dermatophytosis. Okay, there are different fungus name is there: chromoblastoma, sporotrichosis, mycetoma, and opportunistic infection are aspergillus, candidiasis, cryptococcus, zygomycosis, mucosoriasis, like this. Systemic infection like aspergillus, blastomycosis, candidiasis, histoplasmosis, cryptococcus, geotrichosis, like this. Zygomycosis, trichosporosis, this type of infection can be there. Next, we are going to next slide where we should study about the type of infection and their drugs. Okay, so the main characteristics of the fungi, they are generally eukaryotic fungi kingdom. They have nuclei and mitochondria. They are heterotrophs. They depend on the organism for food. They are multicellular and they cannot grow on their own. Now, this type of skin layer has been shown where different type of mycosis can be affecting like superficial hair and cutaneous, subcutaneous, and systemic that goes to the blood, and some opportunistic infection are there. Now, types of fungal infection, that is pathogenic fungi, Candida, Aspergillus, Cryptococcus, Histoplasmia, Pneumocystitis, Stachybotrys, Microsporum, Trichophyton, this type. So these are different symptoms and sign of fungal infection like skin rashes, skin lesion, nail infection, nail suppressions, or some women having a tendency to work with the water for a longer time with that nail infection there, and some farmers or people who work with field agriculture field, they undergo this type of infection and work water for a longer time. They can go the nail bed infection and some oral thrush also. So these are the different diagrammatic infection diagrams: Aspergillus fungitus infection, Candiderma, candidiasis, that is going the food portion. Some persons who are working with the vegetables and selling the vegetables, they have chances of infection. Periodontitis, UTI, this type of infections are also there. Next, going to this type of infection, Cryptococcus infection, they are spreading through the skin and looks very bad, and they need too much drug infection. Histoplasma infection, so they are spreading skin and making a pox-like structure. So this type of pneumocystitis infection is going on in the lungs. So pneumonia prevails, and some bronchus infection is also there. So Stachybotrys, black mold infection, fungal type infection is there. So this type of infection can be prevailed in the food portion also. So this type of food infection is also there. So there are numerous infection of trichophyton infection and the Microsporium canis infection. So I'm going to the medicinal chemistry, that is a drug for the antifungals. So they are classified into chemical category: polyenes, imidazole, triazole, allyl amines, beta-3-glucan synthase inhibitor, and others drug. So in case of polyenes, nystatin, amphotericin B, these the drugs are very important. In case of imidazole, all the drugs are very important: miconazole, clotrimazole, ketoconazole. This ketoconazole having different lotion, solution, ointment, miconazole, clotrimazole, all these drugs having solution and topical infection ointment. Next, coming to triazole, fluconazole, itraconazole, voriconazole, this type of, okay, and posaconazole, this type of. Now there are some allyl amines, naphthalene, tarbinafine, tolnaftate, this type of steroidal drugs also there. And beta-3-glucan synthetase inhibitors, that is one of the inhibitor for the synthesis of some of the molecule for the drug for the fungus, like cascofungin, micafungin, and andural fungin. These are some these are some fungal derivatives. Next, griseofulvin, flucytosine, tolnaftate, these are the categories. Next, going to another type of drug classification. So, sites of action of common antifungal drugs, where the drugs are working in the fungus. So, membrane function, that is the cell membrane of the fungus, is inhibited or broken down, that is amphotericin B. Cell wall synthesis, the cascofungin, they will prevent the cell wall and they will break down the cell wall. Nucleic acid synthesis, F-glucocytosine, and lansostrol synthesis, naphthalene, tarbinafine, this type. Ergosterol synthesis, fluconazole, itraconazole, miconazole, this type of action are there. Now, antifungal drug mechanism, leukocytosine, others, imidazole, candidines, this polyenes. Another classification is also there. they are given the examples of the drugs also. So there is a classification antifungal drug based on the treatment. Drug used to treat systemic fungal infection like triazole, amphotericin, that is the infection in the body. That type of infection can be spread out. Triazole, amphotericin B, ketoconazole, imidazole, echinocandins, and flucocytosine 5-FC. Drugs given systematically for treating superficial infection, crisofulvin, carbinafin. Topically used antifungal drugs, nystatin, clotrimazole, miconazole, jaconazole, ceftriaxone, oxyconazole, like this, benzoic acid, sodium thiosulfate. Okay. And now going to different antifungal antibiotics structure, polyene antibiotics. Polyenes means there are numerous unsaturation, that's why polyene. Amphotericin B, that is a long chain of drug, tericin B, where numerous cyclic rings are there. Next, other antifungal antibiotic, theophylline. Now I'm going to deliver the drugs in a larger way. Natamycin, that is pymeracin, natamycin. Polyene antibiotics obtained from, that is one of the potent antibiotics that is obtained from the cultures of Streptomyces natalensis. Structure consists of 26-membered lactone instead of the 38 for the nystatin and amphotericin B. আমি একটু পরে ফোন করছি, ওকে? Natamycin supplied as a 5% ophthalmic suspension intended for the treatment of fungal conjunctivitis, blepharitis, keratitis, this type of infection. Mode of action of polyene antibiotic, they interact with the lipids of fungal cell membrane to build tunnels through the membrane. Once in place, the contents of cell are drained away and the cell is killed. As shown from the structure, one of the structure is made up of double bonds and is hydrophobic, while the other half contains a series of hydroxyl group and hydrophilic. It is a molecule of extreme and such as ideally suited to act on the cell membrane in the way that it does, and several poly clustered together such that the alkyl chains are to the exterior and interact favorably with the hydrophobic center of the cell membrane. The tunnel resulting from this cluster is lined with the hydroxyl group and so is hydrophilic, allowing the polar contents of the cell to escape. In the other words, they cause disorganization of the cell membrane, resulting in loss of cell constituents, especially potassium. So the amphotericin form channel through the cell membrane, the structure is given here. They are forming some ligands binding. Amphotericin B, this drug is showing the property. It's derived from Streptomyces nodosus, occurs as white crystalline powder. Amphoteric compound that consists of 7 conjugated double bonds. 7 conjugated double bonds are there in an internal free carbonyl group and glycosidic siding. The carbohydrate moiety is D-mycosamine. Conjugated systems are usually of trans configuration. It is an amphoteric forming soluble salts in both basic and acidic environment due to extensive unsaturation. It is unstable. Resistance, some of the drug get resistance or some of the fungus get resistance in this category. Like resistance to amphotericin B is associated with the replacement of aldosterol by other steroids in fungal plasma membrane. Now coming to the pharmacodynamics of the drug, it is absorbed only from GIT. Oral administration is thus effective only in fungal infection at this time, not for treatment of fungal infection, and therefore prepared as a colloidal suspension with sodium deoxycholate for IV infusion. The antifungal activity of this drug depends on the binding of the sterol moiety, primarily aldosterol, that is present in the membrane of the sensitive membrane. By virtue of their interaction with the sterols, cell membranes and polyenes appear to form pore or channels. The results in increase in the permeability of the membrane. Okay? So allowing leakage of a variety of small molecules intercellular calcium, magnesium, sugar, and metabolite leading to the cell death. It is used in the treatment of candidiasis, aspergillosis, and zygomycosis. So this type of infection can be treated by this drug. So there is a mechanism that is discussed in class also, that will be discussed. In terms of preparation, some drugs preparation trade name, generic name is there, some preparation of the vaccine, how it is formulated. Now another drug nystatin, they will be also discussed. This will be one of the very drug. So that is also 7-chloro-3,4,6 trimethoxy group is there. C. And 5-methyl. This is the 5-methyl spiral ring is benzofuran. 2 benzene ring is there. Furan is there. 2,4-cyclo-2-hexane 1,3-dione. So mechanism of risofulvin is, it is the only fungistatic and it causes a number of significant drug interaction. Rhizofulvin accumulates in newly synthesized keratin-containing tissues where it causes disruption of the spindle and inhibition of the fungal mitosis. Now coming to some synthetic antifungal drugs that are prepared in the laboratory, clotrimazole, 1,2-chlorophenyl diphenyl methyl imidazole, C. This ring, 2-chlorophenyl diphenyl group is there, methyl carbon is containing imidazole, 2 nitrogen containing 5-member. It occurs as a white to pale yellow crystalline powder and odorless. It is slightly soluble in water, benzene, and protein. It is freely soluble in air. It is very good drug for containing a steroid. Okay. And microsomal cytochrome. It is primarily used topical agents. It causes dermatophyte infection. It is used for the treatment of ringworm and other skin infection. Mechanism of azole. How the drugs fluconazole, oxyconazole, titraconazole. The synthesis of the drugs are there, pharmacokinetics, tetraconazole. These drugs pharmacokinetics discussed in the class. Fluconazole, conaftate. This is very important drug. Serofazole synthesis, their mechanism. So thank you everyone for listening. This is all the drugs will be discussed in the class. Thank you. Thank you for listening.